Good evening and welcome to Spirits Basketball on live stream STL. We're live from Gateway City Prep in Florissant, Missouri, home to the St. Louis Spirits. They're going to be taking on the Oklahoma City Bulls as this will be their last game of the season here for the regular season. Ray Halbrook and Matt Bates, my friend Matt, how are you doing, sir?
We are going to hit the ground running. This is not a divisional game. This is not a conference game, but what you're going to have is one heck of a game today. The West Oklahoma Bulls come in, the number 3 team in the South Region Blue Division. They're 10-1, even though on the website they're listed as 8-1.
Wow.
They average about 130 points a ball game. Again, making the trip in from Enid, Oklahoma. Number 3 seed, number 1 is the Alamo City All-Stars. They're 13-2, and the number 2 seed, Texas Seraphim, we've heard of them. They're 9-5. Head coach Jonathan Reed is going to send out the following 5. He is one of the players, and he is a player coach for them.
So how about that?
Number 3, Steph Hall. Number 10, Rob Buckets Holiday. Number 15, Justin Miller. Number 21, Dylan Hahn. And number 33, Khalil Marshall. Number 22 is the player coach, Jonathan Reed. Said he'd be a game-time decision if he's going to start or not, so we shall see. Over on the Spirit side, they come in today, number 5 in the ABA in average points per game at 121.7. They are 10-1, and the number 1 seed in the Central Region White Division. Coach Trey Hewitt going to send out the following 5. Number 2, Kenny Roberson, only averages 14-plus points a ball game. Actually, he has 126 points in his last 4 games. Peanut Harris, number 13. Number 9, No Way Jose Grubbs. Number 21, DJ Dave Jones. And finishing out the starting 5, number 3, that'll be Calvin Slim Giles. He has about a 15-point average in his last 3 games, and we are going to be getting ready for tip-off right here, my friend, and that'll be Slim Giles in the dot, along with number 33, Khalil Marshall. So at least right now, rumor has it we have 2 officials here, and I believe that is enough to get going. I think you can start with 2, but are supposed to have like a third one on the way, so I'm thinking that's kind of what they have going on. You know you're involved when coach is asking you, about the guy that changed his shoes.
Hey, who's that guy, right?
Well, because we were talking in pregame about number 10, about Buckets Holiday, and he was like, yeah, pretty flashy shoes out there. And he was like, hey, where did the guy with the flashy shoes go to? So off the tip, here we go. We're off and running now, Mr. Hallbrook. That'll be the Spirits going right to left in their yellow and gold uniforms. That's the Buckets coming through. Dish out underneath. Cowboy, no look. Back up to Dylan. Dylan for 3. Welcome to the score sheet, Dylan Hahn. So already Preacher over the timeline. And again in the ABA, you have 7 seconds to get over the timeline. Preacher's shot falls short. Back with the ball with Steph. Kicks it back out to Buckets. Buckets right here in front of us to Dylan. Dylan Hahn in and out of the feet, being guarded by DJ. Dave Jones. Kick back out. Peanut's going to intercept that one. Back up he comes. Going to drive through the paint. Going to go up, and he's going to get fouled on the way through. Going to go to the line to shoot 52 seconds into the ball game, and a 3-0 lead for the West Oklahoma Bulls.
You can see right away the Oklahoma City Bulls here are wanting to get down the court, establish their game, and got off to a good start with it already.
Peanut at the line. In and out. I mean, in this game here, I know we say every point is precious, but this game can change on you so quick at the drop of a hat, especially with that 3D light that's in play. And we'll go over that as well. Goes 0 for 2 at the line, and nobody there to collect the rebound for the Spirits. So Empty trip to the line. Back comes Buckets Holiday. In front of us to Steph. Steph Hall going to pop a three. That goes off the rim. DJ. Jones going to come back up with the ball. Bounce past to Slim. It's going to kick it back out. Jones usually hot from right there. Bingo.
That didn't take long to tie things back up, did it, man?
No, it does not. He's number 36 in the ABA and blocks as well, too, as the 6'7" Dave Jones. Out there on Dylan Hahn at the moment. Going to switch up. Preacher's on him now. They kick it back over. Long range three put up. That'll be good. Steph Hall not bashful about shooting the three ball. Now a 6-point lead. Everybody scoring via the three-point ball right now. So it's a 6-3 ball game. Preacher inside. Too hard. Slim goes for the rebound. That's taken by Buckets. Back up he comes. Back over. Steph Hall. Little too soft. Rebound fought for. That will be the Preacher coming back 1-on-3. Peanut trailing. He's going to go straight to the bucket. He's going to get fouled and almost bangs right in.
No, and he took my camera out.
And there goes one camera. Mr. Official trying to, he's trying to help out, right?
He broke it.
There you go.
They broke the
There you go.
They broke it coming in. Oh, okay, well, you know, we'll just charge the ABA on that one.
There you go. Add it to the bill, right?
Yep.
So the Preacher's at the line, bangs that one. Spirits 0 for 3 from the stripe. Kenny Roberson, Preacher, pulls that one up short. 0 for 4 at the line are the Spirits right now. Could be a 7-6 ball game, but it's not. It's 6-3. There's Cowboy. Over to Dylan. Dylan went, yep. Peanut had tipped it, went out off of the Bulls player, so that's a quick throw in. No way. Jose, a little too hard on that one. It rolls off the rims and back. 21 Dylan Hahn. That 7 seconds will catch up on you real quick.
Yes, it will.
Almost a turnover. The Cowboy. He's going to pull up, knock one. There we go. Just a little dry in here, Mr. Ray. Woo! Here comes Buckets Holiday back on the other side. Pulls back out on Hobbs. Off the rebound, Peanut Ferris, back up they come. In and out of the back, kick over, Hobbs. Grubbs is going to go off the panel, saying that was down on the floor.
Looks like they
or did they add it?
They did give him the bucket and one chance here.
Hey, again, as I say, won't be the first time I'm wrong.
Right.
When we got a long way to go, too, so I got many more chances here. 8:52 left to go. And he's going to finish off the and one, so another three-point play, but it's the open possessions at the line, if you will, right now with the 0 for 4 for the Spirits at the charity stripe. High ball screen setup. Number 33 by Marsh. They're going to kick it back out to Buckets. Holiday almost lost it. He's going to go back over the timeline, but because it was touched by a Spirits ball, long range 4 as the shot clock went off. That's going to go out of bounds. So Peanut near court here in front of us. The DJ is going to back out, pop a three. Yeah, and he does. You saw that last game against the Gamblers, Ray. That was all he did. He found that spot right above the arc, and it was just stop and pop with him. Back comes Peanut. Cowboy coming in on him. Dish over to Jones, a little too far behind him. And I think they're going to say that little green out of bounds line that you can't really see. Cowboy stepped on that. So that'll be a throw in for the Spirits. That'll be Peanut looking to throw it in. Not a bad choice. Over to DJ. Up top to the Preacher, in and out of the feet. Nowhere to go. He got poked in the eye. Jose, in and out. It's going to drive through the paint. Little soft touch and in for Grubbs. Give him 5 right now. 5 of the 11. 11-8 lead for the Spirits right now. Here's Cowboy right in front of us, all the way across, picked off by the Preacher. Coming in, 1-2 off the panel and in for Preacher. Roberson, give him 2. Welcome to the score sheet, Preacher. Little two-man court press being put on. Bulls break that. Buckets, a little too hard on the 3 ball. Hit off the back stanchion, so they're going to call that out of bounds, and that'll be Spirits ball. 7-19 and a 13-8 lead. So it'll be Grubbs on the throw-in up to Peanut, so they'll be due for the media timeout here, next chance they get. He's going to go straight through the paint, going to get it, dish off to Grubbs and in. Give him 7 in quarter number 1, 15-8. Another screen set up, not a pick and roll, just a high ball screen set up. Cowboy out there on DJ, he's going to go through, reverses out, gets it over to Marsh. Going to cut through the paint, and he's going to go up to shoot 2. And they're going to get Slim Giles with the foul on the way by. So that'll be a media timeout taken, and we will step aside as well. This is St. Louis Spirits basketball live stream STL.
I don't do the most, but I do a lot. I'ma make a toast, cause we still alive. No big, I feel like Pac. I shoot a shot. I'm coming in hot.
Pop, hip-hop, hope.
When you're at the gym.
When you're on the road.
When you're on your phone.
I listen to it on the way to and from school, and it's really a great way to keep me positive and uplifted.
Try Boost Radio.
Turn it up!
Yeah, coming in.
Wake 'em up. Wake 'em up. Wake 'em up. Wake 'em up.
Back after the timeout, 15-8 is the score in favor of the Spirits, and at the line will be number 33, Khalil Marshall, goes by Marsh. Checking to see if there's any substitutions during the timeout. Does not appear so, at least on the Spirits side. That one rattles in and out, so Charity Stripe not very friendly.
Not to anybody today, either.
Up here at Gateway Legacy Christian Academy up here in Florissant, Missouri. And rumor has it that the Bulls will be playing the Capitals tomorrow. Giles went up and under. And come on now.
Count that.
It does take some skill to poke that back up and through, you know. But
Did they count that?
they have not given him credit for it yet. I mean, that thing was down through the cylinder.
Right.
Grubbs back over. Slim bangs one off the panel. Welcome to the score sheet, Calvin Giles.
They did score that.
Yeah, yes, now they did. They finally tallied it.
I thought they were.
Almost a tip by Grubbs. Player coach is in. 3-ball put up and good by Dylan. Back comes the Preacher. He's going to bang one off and in. Stephon Hall. Steph kicks back over. Dylan thought about a 3. Going to drive in on Grubbs. Kick back out. Steph 3-ball. Bingo. Steph Hall now catching fire. He normally averages 12.5 a ball game, but traveling with only 6 today, that's going to present quite a task, so I would expect him to have way more than that. Peanut. Grubbs for 3. No dice. Rebound taken by Steph Hall over to the Cowboy up top. That is now number 22, the player coach, Jonathan Reed, in the ball game, and there he is right there. Bounce pass over to the Cowboy. Going to make a move on Slim. Kicks back out. Dylan, 3-ball. Rattles in and out. Peanut with the rebound. Behind the back. Dish over. Jones, 3. Drano. DJ with another 3, give him 9 and a 22-15 lead for the Spirits. Steph, far side, he comes in, just going to go right off the panel and in. That was an easy give to the bucket right there. Preacher comes back on the Cowboy. He's going to go through the paint, a little rub, and another bucket for the Preacher. give him 6. And looks like a timeout's now going to be taken with 5:03. And we're going to keep it right here. And when we talk about Cheap Seats Photography, there we go. Ron Rigdon over at cheapseatsphoto.com. That's 314-402-9014. That's photography, banners, designs, wherever you see us at. Like tonight, that's our banner right in front, done by Ron Rigdon at Cheap Seats Photography, but you got to go to cheapseatsphoto.com. 5:03 left to go, quarter number 1, a 24-17 lead for the St. Louis Spirits at the moment.
We kind of saw, the Oklahoma City Bulls try to establish their dominance early, and the St. Louis Spirits kind of said, you know what, we got to stop that right now, and they found a way, and now you see that they're up 7.
The proverbial bull rush, if you will.
The bull rush, I like that.
Coach Reed throws it in right there at the feet of Holiday, so Buckets back over to the coach. Far side, Steph on with Grubbs, going to pull back out. Coach being guarded by LC. Lionel Johnson's checked into the ball game. Number 20, almost a turnover. Steph going to fire it up. 3-ball. This man is on fire. Give him 11 right now.
Yeah.
Peanut downloaded DJ, just rocking back a little bit. Fadeaway jumper, too short. Back comes Buckets with the rebound. Jones back on defense. Grubbs tried to pick it on the way by. No such luck. Marsh. And they're going to blow it off. Going to give a charge on 33 in black. That'll be Marsh picking up the foul. So if you're on the St. Louis Spirit side, you'll take that. Peanut back over the timeline. Looks like Casper Boyd might be getting ready to check in. Peanut high off the panel, doesn't fall in. Rebound's given over to Coach. Coach telling everybody, get on up the floor. Don't worry about me. Here's Buckets. Far corner. Spin move on Grubbs. Fade away. Bingo. Buckets getting his first bucket of the game. So the only one off the score sheet right now is the coach. But Grubbs comes back for 3. Ping-pongs around, does not fall through for Jose Grubbs.
We've seen 3 empty possessions here for the Spirits here. They got to get back to their momentum again.
And it's a 24-22 lead, and they're going to call it travel. And it looks like there's going to be a mass substitution here. Coach hasn't, or the referee hasn't blown the whistle yet for the change, and they're allowing it now. So Preacher's going to come back in. Casper Boyd checking in, and number 30, Mike Chandler. The MC's in the house.
Bring a couple of bigs in there, huh?
I would say so, and you'll probably have Preacher and LC doing their thing on the outside. Preacher working on the coach. Pulls up at the charity stripes, going to dish back out. Chandler over to LC. A little too much on that one. Just a little off to the right. LC will adjust the sights on that next one. Here's the coach over to Dillon. Long range 3 put up. Too hard. Chandler's going to get that. Gives it to LC. Back up come the Spirits. Just under 3 minutes left to go in quarter number 1. Jones drives in on Dillon's going to back up. Creating a little space. Right hand. Rebound. Back in. Jones give him 11 as well in this quarter. Almost a turnover, and that would have been a 3D light, which would have been the first one of the game right here. Buckets has his pocket picked by LC. Here he comes from the baseline, up and good. LC Lionel Johnson recently with the Gamblers, who have folded up shop over there for the River City Gamblers. Casper Boyd looking to turn the ball over for the Spirits, doesn't get it. Cross court. 3-ball put up, Steph Hall. Haven't called his name in a while. He says, hey, what about me? Give him 14 in quarter number 1. 28-25 is what I have right now with 2 minutes left to go. Casper Boyd. Kick back out. LC. 3-ball. Good ball. LC give him 5. He had a hot game with the Gamblers last week as well, too. Open look, Jam time, Khalil Marshall. Monster Marsh.
Nice height there.
He was all business on that
Yes,
one.
he was.
Preacher up top, in and out of the feet. Going to drive through, a little too soft, gets his rebound, puts it back in. Give the Preacher 8 with $1:15 left to go, 33-27. Here's Marsh, comes right through, dish back out, buckets, 3-ball, good ball. Holiday finding his rhythm, and a full timeout taken with 1:05, and we will step aside as well. This is St. Louis Spirits Basketball live stream STL.
Let Grace Photography STL LLC capture all your special moments, from anniversaries, birthdays, church events, graduations, senior portraits, sporting events, reunions, weddings, and so much more. Visit us on the web at www.gracephotographystl.com or give us a call at 314-477-4654, where we make memory last a lifetime.
Matt Bates, Ray Hallbrook producing, back here with you today. St. Louis Spirits basketball right now 33-30, a 3-point lead with 65 seconds left to go, quarter number 1. Preacher over the timeline, working in and out on Steph, gives it over to LC, back out. Welcome to the score sheet, Mike Chandler, give him 3. Long range pass up. Trying to work in on the Preacher. Fadeaway 3 off the front of the rim, and that'll fall short. Chandler over to Casper. Back over to the Preacher. He's going to cut through. High off the panel. Rebound taken. Back up comes Buckets Holiday.
Matt, you see the transition being really successful for the Spirits here.
Should that have been a 3D light with that turnover?
Nope.
Okay. Sometimes that is the referee's discretion if the ball hasn't been in possession long enough in order for it to be listed as a turnover. Bryson Jenkins, Bryso, number 11's checked into the ball game. Normally wears number 9, but been with the Gamblers, and Jose Grubb's been filling that in his absence. 11 seconds left to go. Right through the paint, up and in goes Dylan Hahn. Give him 2 more, 36-34, as quarter's going to come to an end. Spirits are going to have the lead, 36-34, but it has been some tough sledding right out of the gate. We'll be back for quarter number 2. Spirits basketball live stream STL.
You bring joy. You give smiles. You create memories. You are someone's favorite person, and your health matters. 4 out of 10 adults will develop cancer in their lifetime, but screening tests can catch cancer early and help save lives. For the lives you touch, to learn which cancer screenings are right for you and to schedule an appointment, visit GetScreenedNow.com or call 314-208-2737.
Back here for the start of quarter number 2. Was just going through trying to encapsulate some stats here for you real quick. I've got Preacher with 8, doing this on the fly here. We have Grubbs with 7, and that would be Chandler with 3. DJ, Dave Jones, has 11. That's 2 for Slim Giles, and that's 5 for LC for Lionel Johnson. Over on the West Oklahoma Bulls side, that is Steph Hall with 14, Buckets with 5, Justin Miller with 2, Hahn with 8, Marshall with 3. But we go back and, you could add 4 on to the Spirit side if you would be more productive at the charity stripe.
I agree with you there, Matt.
Get ready for quarter number 2, and it looks like Coach Trey, I thought he was going to have Grubbs out there, but we'll see. It looks like that will be number 11. Bryce Jenkins going to go back out along with Slim. No, Slim's going to take a seat. That's like musical chairs here during the timeout. So the preachers out there, Bryso, LC, Casper Boyd.
70 points scored in the first quarter. How about that?
Yeah, that's usually 2 high school basketball games that we do. And that was just 1 quarter, Ray.
Pretty crazy, huh?
Fresh 12 on the clock as we start quarter number 2. So kind of like the speed package there, if you will. You got 3 speedsters out there, and you got the 2 bigs down low with Casper and Chandler. Almost a pickoff by LC. Buckets just going to drop that one down and through. Rob Holiday. All knotted up, 36-36. Preacher, far side. Better brought your work boots today if you're in the Spirits side of the stadium here. If you're in gold and orange, you're going to be pushed to the test today with this group coming in from Enid, Oklahoma. And they're going to get 33, once again, going to get Marsh with the foul. Up to this point, he had only played 1 game with the Bulls, and he only knocked down 17 that game, so you can see the big man right there. He's pretty much built out about the same cloth as Slim Giles. One of the few that's figured out how to keep his jersey tucked in. The few, the proud, right?
That's right.
Bryso, that first one rolls off the side of the cylinder.
Well, now that he's shot it, it's come out.
33 in black down
33.
there?
Oh, you're talking about a complete different person there. That tells you how much I'm paying attention to you there, Matt.
Yeah, I know. Jenkins knocks that one down. I get it. Almost a pickoff, which normally would generate a 3D light, but again, still haven't had one of those yet, but normally a turnover in your own end will generate that, or say like a backcourt violation, something that turns the ball over to the other team in your own end. Buckets Holiday just picking up right where he left off. Give him 9 already on the afternoon.
They haven't had a lead in a little while here. Now they got it back.
Now they got it. 38-37, West Oklahoma. I was talking to a couple of the guys earlier today, Ray, and and we were just talking like, you didn't drive 6.5 hours up to get your butt kicked today. There's a ball put in by the Casper. Kendall Boyd, give him 2. Welcome to the score sheet. Once again, knotted up 38. Cowboy going to turn that one over. Quick throw in. Preacher trying to get the quick throw in. Ref says no. You come right back. Whoa.
He called black ball there.
Apparently must have closed his eyes on that one. Preacher, explaining his piece that. So back to the action. We still have drama here on the sideline. Down to Holiday. He's going to roll another one in. Buckets has just knocked down 6 this quarter. He's knocked down 6. Spirits have knocked down 3. So back over, far side, Preacher. Here's a 3-ball put up. LC off the back iron. That's going to fall down. Cowboy's going to grab that one. Just over the timeline and pass down low here. No block, no charge. Nothing called on that one, so that'll be another one for Buckets down and through. So they say 34, but yeah, 42. Okay, I thought he had 10, my bad on that one. There we go. Preacher, 3-ball. just off the mark once again. Kind of like night and day when you saw him last game, Mr. Ray.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything he touched seemed to fall through. 3-ball put up, a little too hard. And a Cowboy going right into the wall. I mean, that, again, there is no margin for error out there. That's like the brick wall over at Wrigley Field. You just don't have a whole lot of room out there to work with. Bryso's going to check out. That'll be Jose Grubbs checking in. No way, Jose.
And there's no ivy on the wall over there either.
No, there's not. No.
That would be kind of nasty, wouldn't it?
39-42, 3-point leads built up for the Bulls. Tip pass down low. Back out to Grubbs. Gets Dillon to fake out. Mid-range jumper doesn't fall through. Preacher puts it on the floor. Picked out of his hand. Kick back out. LC. Got to adjust the sights once again. Coach behind the back, right underneath the bucket. How about that pass? Dillon tried to make a fake on the Preacher. He's still going to try to go outside. Preacher's going to cut him off. And he's going to get called for the foul. Get that on number 2, Kenny Roberson, the Preacher. Again, last 4 games, Ray, 126 points for the Preacher.
Jeez.
But as they say, that was then, this is now. Preacher's only got 8 right now. So they're going to be throwing the ball in. That was number 3, Steph Hall. Back out to Dillon once again, guarded by DJ, makes a move on him. Cowboy kicks it out. Coach, 3-ball, doesn't fall through. Dillon tried it, didn't go. Jones says, I'll take that. Jones on the coach. See how this works out. Back over to Chandler. Goes to go up. I guess he's not fouled. Sure looked like he caught one on the arm on the way up, but hey, in checks Ahmad Hughes. Goes by the nickname 17. Sometimes you just don't ask.
That's right.
Casper over to Jose. Jose back over to Casper once again. DJ over on the coach. He's going to light one up. Bingo. Did you hear the twine pop all the way up here? I did.
Right.
But that's 14 now for DJ. First 3 of the quarter. All knotted up. 42-42 once again. DJ all over Dillon. Back over to coach. 3-ball put up. In and out of the cylinder. It's the second time coach has had one lighted up. And Cowboy, that's going to be a turnovers. That'll generate a 3D light. No, they're saying it was tipped. Okay. And I know the ref over there on the far side must have seen. So the only 15, the one ref over here held up was in black. So if it went off 15, that would have to be 15 in black. He's the only one on the floor wearing that number. Mid-range jumper nonetheless, and Buckets Holiday. Yeah, that's 10 in the quarter. That's 5 from the floor right now. So that's a 44-42 lead for the Bulls once again. Jose back over to LC. In and off the feet. Off the hands of 17, back out to Grubbs. Jose, bounce pass, LC, puts it up. Just short, misses everything on that one. Back up comes Hahn. 3-ball put up. And it's going to be fouled, so I guess he's going to go to the line to shoot 3. So that'll be on number 32. They're going to get Casper on that one. So that'll send Dillon Hahn to the line to shoot 3. 5th game with the Bulls. Knocks that one through. Averages about 8.5 a ball game. But now that's only based on the numbers we had with them with an 8-1 record, though.
Correct.
One of those wins, though, was a 1-0 forfeit win. So Hahn knocks another one down. So now, I guess now they've just decided to take the media timeout.
Okay.
And so that's what we're going to have. After 2 free throws, we're going to take immediate timeout. The St. Louis Spirits basketball live stream STL.
Let Grace Photography STL LLC capture all your special moments from anniversaries, birthdays, church events, graduations, senior portraits, sporting events, reunions, weddings, and so much more. Visit us on the web at www.gracephotographystl.com or give us a call at 314-477-4654, where we make memory last a lifetime.
Back here at Gateway Legacy Christian Academy, GLCA. Matt Bates here along. Well, there's no prep in the directions, but prep. We'll
Gateway Legacy Prep. They've changed the name.
As always. So
Yeah,
there. Okay.
you know,
whatever. We
To
got
be
it.
official.
GLCA BP Q3Y. We'll get there. Dylan Hahn. Back to finish number 3 at the line, and media timeout didn't seem to sink that ship. He knocks all 3 of them down and through. 47-42 now, 5-point lead. Spirits behind the 8 ball right now. DJ, far side, being guarded by the Cowboy, going to go right through and in. You would think with them only carrying 1 extra player on the team,
You have the advantage.
you would think, but, again, as I say, the blessing and the curse, when you've got 12 people showing up for the Spirits, it's hard. Once you get a rhythm going, next thing you know, you're subbed out for, and you're going to sit, and you're going to sit, you're going to sit. I think sometimes, it could be a blessing if you're only traveling with 6. You're out there, and, if you're hot, you're hot.
Yeah. Well, you're forced to be hot if you only got 6 on your team, right?
And if you're subbed out, you're not going to be, subbed out that long. Speaking of long, there's a long-range pass, came back 2-on-1. LC, 3 ball, doesn't make it. Jones doesn't go through. Jones again is going to go up, count it.
But will they count it?
Well, one over there gave it, so there you go.
Count
That's the one that called it. But again, wouldn't be the first time today we've been wrong, so.
Right.
So that'll be Jones going to the line to finish off an and 1. And we'll see if the Spirits can break the donut on this charity stripe. Jones up and in. Almost didn't want to go.
Yeah, got the little kiss there.
47s for both teams. Here's the Cowboy going to drive right on past 17 and up and in. Justin Miller has 4 on the evening. Jose over to LC. LC over to Casper. Back down to 17. DJ wants the ball. Is going to back out on the Cowboy. Bingo. Man, oh man, I'm telling you right now, when he's feeling it, he's as tough as anybody.
And he asked for it there, too.
Short range jumper by Steph. Casper was over there just trying to get the hands up, didn't get the hands up. But it's cut the deficit to 1, 51-50. Grubbs. Long range pass over to LC. Is he going to try to pop another 3 from that side? Gives it to Jones, not a bad idea. LC way short, picked up and in and not in. LC was going to go for the rebound. He deferred to Jones. Coach has got the ball. He's being hounded. And a timeout called to save the possession. So that'll be a timeout taken with 5:15, and we will talk about the 3 sponsors that air our games in their establishments. That would be Pasta House in Festus, Texas Roadhouse in Festus, Case and Bucks Grub Hub up in Barnhart. If you're in that area on that side of Missouri, back in Jefferson County, look them up. Pasta House, 636-725-0300. Texas Roadhouse, 636-330-0512. Case and Bucks Barnhart, 636-464-0110. We got 5:15 left to go until halftime, and it is the guests from Oklahoma coming up, and we've spotted them an additional point. They're up 51-50.
Yes, sir.
But once again, you could have a little bit of separation here and a lead if, points would be knocked down from the charity stripe. And so now it looks like Damon Cannon right here, owner of the St. Louis Spirits, having a conversation with the official now. We're coming back once again, and Trey Hewitt out there. Coach, he's just instructing navigating traffic out there for the men in orange and yellow. But I don't know if you were able to hear on the microphone, Mr. Ray, what any of that was about.
I think it had something to do with the timeout. So
fair enough.
Was the timeout valid where they were at? So now we're going to get an explanation. And everything looks good. All right. Few of those different little rules there from time to time,
Long range pass in, that should be a 3D light generated. But to no avail since the Bulls regained possession. But
I'm just really surprised the 3D doesn't get used a lot more. I really am.
Well, and you know what? I think some of that comes back to just the athleticism of these guys in this league that,
right.
It is a thing to have and to use, but I think with where you're going with that, I think if you pressed a lot more than what these teams do, possibly, but
right.
You just see the basketball IQ as Hall knocks one down there from the line. Like if you apply that back at the high school level where you see the press more prevalent,
sure,
and you see where you just have more turnovers where it's like the whole trying to walk and chew gum as Steph knocks another one down, I could see that. Up here, it is a nice dynamic, and trust me, a 4 and a 5-point shot, come
right.
on now. But now 53-50, Grubb's going to go in. He's going to go right-handed and in. Give him 10 on the afternoon. And that'll be Chandler looking to check back in here. Just a second. Coach, far side, gives that over to Buckets, being guarded by Grubbs. Shot clock working down to 8. They're going to kick back out. Cowboy, he's being hounded out there. Gives it over. Grubbs, long-range pass up to DJ. Look at that over the shoulder. 2 steps off the panel, doesn't fall through. Had a chance for the Spirits to go up top.
I think he underestimated how far he was from the basket there.
Long-range missile for Steph Hall. My goodness. Give him 8 in this quarter. Give him 22 of the 56 now with 4 minutes left to go till halftime. And a 4-point lead. Dish down low is going to go up. And to the line is going to go big number 33, Ahmad Hughes. Or affectionately known as 17.
And again, we won't even get into why that is.
You just nod your head, kind of like Lionel Johnson out there, goes by LC, and you just, yes, sir.
Right.
Nails the first one from the stripe, so apparently he wasn't drinking the same punch that the other ones were earlier in the game. And the aforementioned LC, Lionel Johnson's going to check out. Checking in, number 30, Mike Chandler. So working on getting that Biggs package back out there. You got DJ, Chandler. DJ's fighting for that one. Coach Jones they're saying he knocked it off Coach's hand and out, and it's going to be
a good
Spirits
idea
ball.
here. Get together, all 3 of them together. I like that. Nothing wrong with that. So we calling a 3D light here or not?
Well,
light is not on.
Again, I wouldn't, given earlier when you had the turnover and they didn't call it.
Right.
That's going to be Grubbs. No way, Jose. Long range 3 ball put up. Right now, Spirits have the lead. That's a 3D. Nope. And they're going to get, nope.
They're going to travel.
Yep, going to be a travel in the back end. That should generate the 3D. Here goes. Number 21 there, that was Dylan, had that swatted away. Grubbs thought about pulling up for another 3. He's going to drive through the paint, too short. Rebound taken by Chandler, out to DJ. He's going to try to cut through, down to Grubbs. Off the panel, doesn't fall through. The missed shots, unreal.
Right.
DJ is going to sneak through. Dylan reaches in there. They're going to call a grab instead of a jump ball. Wow. But it is a tie ball game, 56-56 with 3:08 left to go until halftime. But again, after about the 4th offensive rebound, Ray, you got to figure out how to put that ball in.
Yeah, exactly.
Right over the timeline comes Steph. High screen set up. Steph's going to pop a 3. That goes too hard. Grubbs grabs that rebound now, under 3 minutes. Comes back, pulls up, has 3 in front of him, is going to dish over. That's going to be Chandler, 3 ball. Bangs that right off the front of the rim. Technically, it'd be the front side facing him. We about had a heat-seeking missile coming up to us. That should generate the 3D light. It does, since that pass was back in Coach's own end. Went out of bounds. Grubbs for 4 off the front of the rim. Still, the 3D light will maintain off the front of the rim once again. If the Spirits were playing rims, they'd have probably 100 points right now.
Yeah.
Dylan going to defer back out to Steph. Not a bad idea at the moment. He's going to drive through on everybody. He's going to go off the panel and in. Give Steph Hall another 2, and he's going to go to the line to finish an and 1. So has 8, give him now 10 this quarter. He only has, 24 on the afternoon, looking to make it 25. Give him a beer at halftime. I mean, come on. 6.5 hour, ride into town, and he comes and knocks down 25. Just about 2 minutes left to go till halftime. That's some hard. It's a hard day at the office.
Right.
Peanut over to DJ, working on the Cowboys. Going to fade away once again. Bingo. When he spots up on you and he gives you that look, you should just go at him, because he's going to come at you and he's going to fade back out. Man, oh man. Pass down low. Here comes Jones. Jam time, Dave Jones. Give him another bucket. What a block by Grubbs up the panel. Ball's going to be kept by the Bulls, it looks like, and looks like a timeout's going to be taken with 1:24. We'll take one as well. This is St. Louis Spirits basketball live stream STL.
There was this controversial figure. Everywhere he went, people challenged him. They questioned his ideology, trolled him, called him ugly names. But he never took the bait, never raised his voice, refused to retaliate, because he believed he could change the world by turning the other cheek.
I don't do the most, but I do a lot. I'ma make a toast, cause we still alive. No big, I feel like Pac. I shoot a shot. I'm coming in hot.
Pop, hip hop, hope.
When you're at the gym.
When you're on the road.
When you're on your phone.
I listen to it on the way to and from school, and it's really a great way to keep me positive and uplifted.
Try Boost Radio.
Turn it up!
Yeah, coming in.
Wake 'em up. Wake 'em up. Wake 'em up. Wake 'em up.
Matt Bates back here with you. St. Louis Spirits basketball, Ray Hallbrook producing in the house as well too today, 61-59. Dave Jones, 27 points for the Spirits right now. Over there on the West Oklahoma Bulls side, Steph Hall sitting at 25. Buckets Holiday with 15 and a throw-in. So at least Steph don't have to worry about him knocking down a three ball. But he's back in now after throwing it in. Cowboy, Buckets Holiday working on Grubbs. Right over the top of him and in. Give him 17 now with 1:11 and counting left to go till halftime. Grubbs, 17. High off the panel and in. Hughes. Give him a tough three, but his 3 points equal just enough to get the Spirits the lead, 63-61. Dillon kick all the way back out to Coach. 3-ball put up off the front of the cylinder. Taken by Chandler, gives it over to Grubbs now with 37 seconds. Grubbs 1-on-4, give him a bucket. No way, Jose. 26 seconds and counting, and that's Steph Hall with the ball. 17 on the shot clock. So about a 4 second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Coach is all the way out here at the three-point arc. Hall in and out of the feet. Three, nope, just inside the three. Nope, they're going to give him a three. I guess it just depends on which line you're going to give it to him from. But that is going to be a 65-63 lead for the Spirits as we have hit halftime. Talk about a tough one. St. Louis Spirits basketball, live stream, STL.
I don't do the most, but I do a lot. I'ma make a toast, cause we still alive. No big, I feel like Pac. I shoot a shot. I'm coming in hot.
Pop, hip hop, hope.
When you're at the gym.
When you're on the road.
When you're on your phone.
I listen to it on the way to and from school, and it's really a great way to keep me positive and uplifted.
Try Boost Radio.
Turn it up!
Yeah, coming in.
Wake 'em up. Wake 'em up. Wake 'em up. Wake 'em up.
Let Grace Photography STL LLC capture all your special moments from anniversaries, birthdays, church events, graduations, senior portraits, sporting events, reunions, weddings, and so much more. Visit us on the web at www.gracephotographystl.com or give us a call at 314-477-4654, where we make memory last a lifetime.
You bring joy. You give smiles. You create memories. You are someone's favorite person, and your health matters. 4 out of 10 adults will develop cancer in their lifetime, but screening tests can catch cancer early and help save lives. For the lives you touch, to learn which cancer screenings are right for you and to schedule an appointment, visit GetScreenedNow.com or call 314-208-2737.
Mama's on the Hill, home of the original toasted ravioli. For reservations, gift cards, and banquet and catering inquiries, contact them at 314-776-3100, located at 2132 Edwards in St. Louis, Missouri. Check them out on the web on mamasonthehill.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive holiday offers.
What makes for a great vacation depends on who you ask. Are you looking to get away or bring everyone together? Do you want to get outside and play or see a play at the plate? Do you want to feed your soul or stuff your face? Fortunately, however you operate, I've got you covered. The name's Missouri, but you can call me Mo. And I have just one question. What's your MO?
A rebel took to the streets. He recruited others to join him. They quit their jobs, left their families, and swore allegiance to him. They roamed the hood, challenged authority, and made a lot of people uneasy. Community leaders feared them. Religious leaders abhorred them. Law enforcement labeled them outlaws. We have to shut them down, they said. Get them off the streets. Protect our communities from these troublemakers. But they weren't part of a gang spreading hate and terror. They were spreading love.
The House Bar and Grill at your Festus Pasta House is your place to watch all local high school sports live. That's right, I said live. Come in and enjoy all local high school sports brought to you live on our 5 big screen TVs from Livestream STL. Also enjoy our happy hour menu, which includes half-price pizzas, discounted appetizers, and drink specials. We are the best place to gather for your local high school sports brought to you by Livestream STL at your Festus Pasta House on Highway A, where it's always a great time.
Hey, y'all, it's Jeff from Case and Bucks. Thanks for watching the games today. We appreciate all your business all year long. Don't forget, we've got awesome wings, we got amazing burgers, we got salads like you wouldn't believe. Come check us out. We have barbecue on Thursdays, we have Southern Nights on Wednesdays, we've got bingo on Tuesdays. We can't wait to see you all. Thanks a bunch, and we look forward to having a great summer with y'all.
I don't do the most, but I do a lot. I'ma make a toast, cause we still alive. No big, I feel like Pac. I shoot a shot. I'm coming in hot.
Pop, hip hop, hope.
When you're at the gym.
When you're on the road.
When you're on your phone.
I listen to it on the way to and from school, and it's really a great way to keep me positive and uplifted.
Try Boost Radio.
Turn it up!
Yeah, coming in.
Wake 'em up, wake 'em up, wake 'em up, wake 'em up.
What makes for a great vacation depends on who you ask. Are you looking to get away or bring everyone together? Do you want to get outside and play or see a play at the plate? Do you want to feed your soul or stuff your face? Fortunately, however you operate, I've got you covered. The name's Missouri, but you can call me Mo. And I have just one question. What's your MO?
Our halftime score 65-64, we believe. 65 or 66, one or the other, because I'm not sure if I quite got the last points there or not. So
Well, I'm trying to add mine up just the same, and that's At least I'm getting 66 for the Spirits. But before we get into points, next week, Mr. Ray, or I guess this coming weekend, we've got some big basketball with the ABA.
We do.
Saturday will be since the Gamblers forfeited their game against the Spirits will move on. But that would leave the Missouri Capitals, the number 3 team, playing the Peoria Pit Bulls on Saturday. And then Sunday will be the Central White Region Division Championship game as the Spirits will take on the winner of the Missouri Capitals Peoria Pit Bulls. So that would be winding down our ABA season. But at least today, right now, is the last regular season game. And for the Bulls, you got to hand it to them coming in on, 6.5-hour drive. Steph Hall knocking down 28. Buckets Holiday with 17. The Cowboy doing what he can, has 4. Dylan Hahn with 11. And you have Marsh with 3. Coach doing his thing. But, he wasn't bashful about putting the 3 ball up.
Agreed.
And his down and distance was on. So outside of a little rattle job, he could be adding some points to this Bulls team as well, too. On the Spirit side, the preacher, Kenny Roberson, had 8. Jose Grubbs had 15. Bryson Jenkins knocked down 1 from the charity stripe. Mike Chandler had 3. DJ Dave Jones, 27.
Wow.
Slim Giles with 2. Casper with 2. LC Lionel Johnson had 5 in the first quarter. And then you had Ahmad Hughes with 3 to round it out for the Spirits. But the Bulls, again, coming in. There's no bull about them. Over there in that South region, the Blue Division, Interwebs had them at an 8-1. A couple of the players both agreed that should be a 10-1 record. And as I also mentioned in the pregame, their one loss was by 1 point.
Wow.
So, you got a team coming in averaging about 127-ish a ball game. The Spirits haven't seen the likes of that in a while. So I would say, however this game turns out, this is going to be about as battle-tested heading into the playoffs as you can get it. And I would say especially with that week off that they're going to have here, might be a little something for them to think about, during that week or, as opposed to coasting through a game.
I think this is a perfect game for them to get tuned up for the playoffs here. You're basically seeing a mirror image of yourself. So how do you beat yourself? You don't want to beat yourself. You want to beat yourself on the opposite side.
Correct.
So that's that. There's a huge difference between those two things. So you got to find ways to not make mistakes and beat yourself inward and beat yourself outward.
Every level of play we talk about, the empty possessions and the points thereof, we just saw that in the girls' high school, section or quarterfinals game that we covered. Mm-hmm. The empty possessions and the points that you can get off of those from the other team are huge. But also, you can't give away points at the charity stripe as well, too.
Right.
When you have those and all you got to do is just stand there, put the bucket in, or put the ball in the bucket, nobody's on you. Again, one of the toughest things in sports to do, kind of like trying to drop that 5-foot putt. But, again, the Spirits, not very productive from the charity stripe, but we're going to get quarter number 3 up and going. A fresh 12 on the clock for quarter number 3. Up here at Gateway Legacy Christian Prep. Scoreboard, it looks like they have 65. We'll navigate our way through as we go. There's a turnover right off the bat. And ball's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say that went off of a, wait for it. There you go, went off of a Spirits player. Fadeaway bucket off of Grubbs by Holiday. So he's going to just start right where he left off as well, too. Had 17 the first half. Grubbs in and out of the feet. Over to Peanut. Bounce pass down low. Nice job by DJ. Going to back in, kick out. Had a fresh look at the 3 for Peanut. He's going to bounce that through. Not the best idea. Calvin's going to go up. And timeout called by Coach Trey Hewitt.
Timeout. He had 4 guys on him. And he's over here laughing as he's coming to the bench. He had He had 4 guys on him the entire time here. And Coach Trey decides to call the timeout. That was a great call. He's still laughing over here about it.
Only 40 seconds into quarter number 3. Yeah, the proverbial lifeline, if you will.
It was. It very much was.
Threw him out of life preserver, says, I'll get you out of here, big boy.
Yep.
And now Coach Hewitt out there, I guess they're still talking about whatever happened there back in that first half. But yeah, great job by Coach. Just, nonchalantly just said, hey, we're going to need a timeout right there so we can at least save the ball.
Right.
But still, Peanut had an open look at that 3 ball, and, you had 2 of them collapsing down on DJ. And that fresh look out for Peanut, hey, why not? Put it up.
Exactly.
You got the bigs out there with Slim and DJ. They were down underneath. Let them work a little bit for the board. But that'll be a throw-in for the Spirits. That'll be Peanut Ferris throwing that one in, wearing number 13 today. Usually whatever's in the grab bag there, either number 0, number 13. And again, you see the bench over here for the Spirits. 2, 4, got a whole fresh line of 5 over there ready to go in. You look down there and on the Bulls side, and the only one down there is their head coach ready to check back in. So tough proposition if you're sitting cold over there on the bench. And you just had halftime you had to deal with as well, too. Here's a kick out. Preacher back out to Grubbs. Just a little too soft, goes off the front of the cylinder. Back up comes the Cowboy on the Preacher. Over the timeline. Gives it over to Dylan. Dylan on DJ, fade away. Just a little too much on that one. You saw the ups on DJ there. That's a 3D light as Grubbs gave that one away back in his own end, and it's going to go through the legs and out, and it looked like that went off of Peanut Ferris and out. And Giles is asking for the ball.
He's not going to get it, unfortunately.
So it is going to maintain Spirits possession. As if you're a Spirits fan, you'll take the way that played out. Pass zipped down low. Grubbs is going to go up. No call on that. So again, referee gods giveth, referee gods taketh away. Looked like they got all arm and no ball on that one when Grubbs went up, but Ferris, did he step out? Nope. They got Ferris on a foul. So again, somebody that looked like they got all ball on the way by, they're going to say no. You got maybe just like a fingernail on that. They're making it tough on us today, Mr. Ray. That goes off the back stanchion, and that will be Spirits ball. Just $1.40 into quarter number 3, and it feels like we've played a whole quarter already. All day I've been thinking today's been Sunday as well, too, so there's that. Grubbs, that rattled off of everything but didn't fall through the cylinder. Rebound gathered by the Bulls. Back up they come. Once again, buckets on DJ. Spin move. Doesn't get enough. Goes over DJ. And that will be Buckets Holiday with 4 in this quarter. 0 for the Spirits. So a modest third quarter thus far. Preacher over to Peanut. Peanut needs to unshell that thing. The Preacher, he's going to back one up. It's going to come right into the hands of DJ. He's going to drop that one through. So first points of quarter number 3. 2.5 minutes into it. Long range 3 put up. Easy rebounds. There's 3 Spirits right there. Roberson. Here comes the Preacher. Over to DJ. That was his prime spot. Grubbs is going to dish it back out. Preacher inside the paint. Dish out Peanut. Grubbs, 3-ball, give the assist to Peanut. No way. Jose, he bangs down another 3. And you know what? I'll take that if you're Peanut that time to give the assist to Grubbs. But you do have to appreciate, though, again, a while ago when he gave up that open look, when you get to about 2 Mississippi on an open look, that's pretty open.
Right.
But I do like the IQ with the dish out to Grubbs, who's been nothing but a 3-baller these last couple games anyway. So to the line with 8:49.
Yeah, we got our camera back, by the way, underneath the basket.
Yeah,
after
Mr.
it
Hallbrook
crashed.
did some handy person repair. I mean, you are a handyman, but let's just be a handy person you are.
Well, I'm going to tell you something that I'm seeing right off the bat here, number 10.
Yeah.
Look at where he's lined up at. He is not lined up dead center, and I wonder if there's a reason for that.
As he promptly knocks that one down. I'm telling you, after it out there in warm-ups and feeding him the ball, I'm not going to argue one bit where he lines up at on the floor. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure why he isn't shooting a lot more, but there's a finger roll by DJ and in. Give him 31. Dave Jones, all 6'7". Here's the Cowboy. He's going to back out, going to give it to Dillon. He's going to navigate his way through. Slim's going to block that one. Grabs it off the panel, gives it up to Grubbs. Back comes Jose. Over to the Preacher. DJ going to line up on the Cowboy. He's going to cut through, Euro step, and in. No call, no foul. But give him 6 in quarter number 3 for DJ. Looks like the scoreboard has, even though a few bulbs are out, looks like 74-69. Be a 5-point lead right now for the Spirits. High off the panel, doesn't fall through. Slim needs to get going. You only have 7 seconds. Gives it over to Grubbs. Grubbs working in and out on Steph. Back over to DJ. That one misses the mark. Look at the Preacher coming in, swats that one out. Back down low, feeds it right into the hand of the Cowboy. So again, that basketball IQ, he had another chance to put one up and in instead. Ooh. That's buckets, does not get that one to fall through. That's a break for the Spirits. Preacher's going to kick it back out. Jose, fresh look, bangs it right off the cylinder. Preacher being guarded by the Cowboy. Back to Grubbs once again. Has DJ way out up top. Is he going to give it out to him? He will. Peanut has Giles. 12 on the shot clock. And a 3-ball by Slick. Welcome back to the score sheet and a media timeout taken with 6:52 left to go. It is Spirits Basketball live stream STL.
I don't do the most, but I do a lot. I'ma make a toast, cause we still alive. No big, I feel like Pac. I shoot a shot. I'm coming in hot.
Pop, hip hop, hope.
When you're at the gym.
When you're on the road.
When you're on your phone.
I listen to it on the way to and from school, and it's really a great way to keep me positive and uplifted.
Try Boost Radio.
Turn it up!
Yeah, coming in.
Wake 'em up. Wake 'em up. Wake 'em up. Wake 'em up.
Back here with you in beautiful Florissant, Missouri. Matt Bates, Ray Hallbrook on the production side today, spinning and twisting those knobs and dials, working his fingers to the bone. Even sending out some text, maybe some. You know what? I had a question I was going to ask you, Mr. Technology, the other day. That now that Twitter is known as X, back in the day, Twitter, if you sent a message out on Twitter, it was called a tweet.
Yep.
What is it called now on X? Is it called X's?
An X.
I'm going to send out an X.
Send out an X, not to be mistaken with an ex-wife. Send out an X. You like that?
I'm not even going to tell you where you pulled that one out from,
or your
but
ex-boyfriend,
hey, there you go.
or your ex, whatever,
Whoa.
fiance or whatever, Hey, I'm just here for the fun,
You are. First 3 letters in funeral.
Shoot.
Here's the Cowboy, far side. I know it. It's also an anagram for real fun, but hey.
Right.
But here's Dillon. He's going to back up, goes high, had Slim right in his face. DJ's going to come right back like a flash over to Peanut. Lobs it up, went for the Preacher. I don't think I've seen anybody ever miss their own shot, hang on to the rim, and still try to get the rebound to dunk it.
Right.
That's a special kind of athletic talent.
It is.
First of all, I'd have broken my hand, or a couple fingers trying to grab the rim anyway, if I could ever reach it.
Yeah.
Slim Giles right in the face. That's going to create a turnover. Preacher off the panel and in. Give him the bucket and the bruise. The Preacher had 8 in the first quarter. He has been cold ever since quarter number 1. He's back in now. Give him 10. Only averaging about 32 a game the last 4 games. Now has 10. Speaking of 10, that looks like that's what the lead is. It's either 79-68 or 78.
It is. It's 10.
There we go. Rebound gathered. Missed that one off the free throw. Preacher underneath. Tries to go up. He's going to go up once again to the charity stripe.
Well, now all of a sudden you're starting to see underneath the boards here things getting a little chippy here and there, and the Spirits taking advantage of it.
What you're seeing underneath is the guy that really shouldn't be spending his time underneath, which is the Preacher. You've got your 2 bigs out there already with Slim, and you also have DJ out there along with Peanut. But you know what? If the dog wants to hunt, you know what? Unleash the leash. Let the big dog go. But Preacher isn't the one you want to see getting the buckets or the rebounds underneath. But if that's what he wants to do, rinse cheap underneath. He's going to knock that one through. So at least gets 1 out of all that. And that's 80-69 now. And that is 6 minutes now left to go in quarter number 3. Here's the Cowboy, pulls it up. Dish down low. That is finally going through by Marsh. Khalil Marshall. Nope, that's not 1, that's 2. Long range 3 put up. DJ coming in just like I said, and they're going to call it jump ball, and that'll be pointing to the St. Louis Spirits. But I really thought DJ was going to have that one ripped out, but that just shows you the strength of Khalil Marshall underneath as well, too. Substitution. Coach is going to check back in and going to have Khalil Marshall take a seat. Nope, that is Dylan Hahn's going to take a seat, number 21. Out. Alley-oop put up. Preacher was held on the way through. That was a lot of bone.
Yeah, he's not feeling too good at all.
No,
there.
he came through. He came through for an alley-oop, and the way everything hit, that was like knee, wrist. He's holding a lot of stuff. Yeah, he's holding it. Good Lord. Yep, help me up, but don't grab that wrist.
Goodness.
When you're 5'9", that's not that hard, far of a fall to the floor, but when you're 6'3" and you're up there around the rim at 10 foot, that's a long way to come down, brother.
Yes, sir.
I thought maybe there was going to be a timeout taken.
I think he's going to go just take a rest here, and hopefully he gets to come back in later.
So Slim's out there. Now LC's checked out, or checked back out there. Here's Grubbs, long-range 3 ball put up. Drano, no way, Jose. Give him 6, give him 21 of the 83, and now a 12-point lead. As they say, don't want to jinx anything, but the Bulls having a hard time finding the bucket. But right there's Khalil Marshall. 83-73, reduced down to 10. DJ goes up. Are they going to call? They're going to call it jump ball, not a foul. Wait. Okay. So one official was pointing as a chop. The other one pointed as jump ball, and looks like jump ball is going to win out on that one.
Right.
Somehow. See what I have in my back pocket here. Yep, jump ball. Jump ball. There you go. So
when
that
all
will
else
be
fails, it's a jump ball.
Possession arrow for the Bulls, who are going right to left now, and that. Good Lord, Khalil Marshall. Not going to say there was intent on that, but boy, oh boy, that was a hard shoulder to the jaw that Jose took.
Yeah.
And you know what? Jose, to his credit, manned up. He just got up And that'll now be Khalil checking out. But boy, I'm going to tell you right now, it looked like there was no intent to go through the bucket. It was just intent to go through Jose. I do not want to light that fuse on that, man.
Oh, no. No siree.
Foul on number 21, Dylan Hahn, on the way by. And he is definitely one of those guys when you see the term shooting guard come in. Oh, reverse underneath by DJ. He might play a guard position, but he is definitely a shooting guard.
Yeah.
Here's Cowboy, thought about the three, had DJ right in his face. Bucket's going to line that one up, doesn't fall through. LC, Lionel Johnson's going to defer on the rebound, give it to Grubbs. Zips pass down low. Giles just couldn't handle the heat. Did that deflect off of a Bull player on the way by? Oh, no, they're going to get black 15. They're going to get the Cowboy with a foul.
Wow.
Okay, so it'll be a throw-in. Here's the Preacher over to Grubbs. He's going to pop a three. Boy, he had everything red on that one, just didn't fall through. Preacher trying to turn the coach in and out, but they're getting close to that 7 seconds. And if they have 24 seconds to get it over, Mr. Hallbrook, they were at 12 when they were pointing to the 3D light. And
right.
that should have been a 7-second violation and should generate that 3D light. And even though there's no warning, the ref just basically, I think the mic might have picked that up, said it's enough. But, you know, the simple math on that, when it's a 24-second clock and there's 12 left on it when they cross the timeline, sounds like you got 17 to get it across, but there's 5 on the shot clock now. Cowboy goes up out of his hand, 1. Coach puts it up, airballs it.
That's violation because it didn't hit the rim.
So let's see what they say now, which that should.
Referees are right on that.
You know what? Sometimes you just want to hang in there, double check. Just because it looks like a duck, walks like a duck, doesn't really mean that's what it's going to be. Here's
Could
DJ.
Still be a decoy.
You're right. Could be a wooden one.
Yeah,
You're right.
you know.
You're right. Jones misses that one. That rattles in and out. Coach gets around the Preacher. Back up top the buckets. He's just going to drive straight through the paint, and he's going to drop that one through.
You mentioned the duck. I watched Grumpy Old Men today, and there's a wooden duck fishing pole in the movie that gets broken. And that's what that made me think of that.
Look at you, a little Grumpy Old Men.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you know, there wasn't much on TV, so.
And that'll be a bucket and a bruise, and that'll send DJ to the line to try to finish off an and one. I know, because the movie Grumpy Old Producers wasn't on, right?
That's right. That's right. And grumpy old announcers, too. So.
87-75.
We love to poke at each other. That's hilarious.
So DJ's at the line. Only Grubbs is in there to go for the rebound, which would have been a good idea, but he got blocked out. And I think he's taken one to the lip as well, too. I mean, outside of the shot he took from the shoulder, long-range 3 ball put up, doesn't fall through. Grubbs is going to grab that one under 3 minutes left to go, quarter number 3. Pulls up at the stripe, drops that one through, does. Jose Grubbs, give him another 2, give him 8 in this quarter, 23 on the day.
Oklahoma City's kind of been a little quiet here lately.
And right there, DJ with a block up to the Preacher, gonna lay it up and in. Kenny Roberson with 5. Back up comes the Cowboy, being hounded by Grubbs and being guarded by LC. He's gonna get through everybody.
Oh.
Went to kick it back out, went off the hand of Jones. You know, might as well go ahead and point that, that it's, going our way. You never know. That'll be Grubbs checking out. He gets a glad hand from the guys on the bench there. Why not? So it looks like they're going to clear the floor here with 2:17 left to go, and we might as well keep it right here. We'll talk about our good buddy Ron Rigdon over at Cheap Seats Photography one more time. You know, really, you can't talk about him enough, but Cheap Seats Photography, you got to go to cheapseatsphoto.com. That's 314-402-9014. Photography, banners, designs. Ron Rigdon at Cheap Seats Photography, but you got to go to cheapseatsphoto.com. 2:17 left to go, quarter number 3, and a 6-point lead, which at one point was 12. And the Bulls have come back to knock that down by half, making it a little more respectable at 81-75. But as I've said since the pregame show, Mr. Hallbrook, the Bulls are going to give them everything and then some.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And they're just from West Oklahoma, but they're from Enid, Oklahoma, not from Oklahoma
I've been
City.
through Enid. I have a distant friend that I had to take down there for a weekend, and so I know exactly where Enid, Oklahoma is. Shout out to the Oklahoman folks.
I was going to have you pull up a song by Bare Naked Ladies called Enid, which was actually a song about a town up in Vancouver, British Columbia.
Oh, there you go.
But it's still a song about the city, and it's more of like a personal love-hate relationship with the city. As we're back out of the timeout. But if you have not heard of the Bare Naked Ladies, they were the ones that did the theme song for Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
So there's a block by big number 30 by Chandler. They get it up. Slim goes off the square and in. Welcome back to the score sheet. Slim Giles has 5 in this quarter. Dylan's in the paint. He's in a mess of trouble. Kicks it back out to the charity stripe. Doesn't fall through. Steph going to cut back through. Dishes it all the way back out to Buckets. Being guarded by Jones once again. And they're going to get Jones with a blow to the head. But this is about the second or third time I've seen Steph try to make that outside move on Jones, but I guess it's actually an inside move because he cuts to the outside, takes that step inside, and that's about the third time he's gotten Jones to bite on that.
Yeah.
And this time he's going to send him to the stripe, saying that he took one to the side of the head. But as they say, must have seen something I didn't on that, but nevertheless, that one falls off, and if you're a Spirits fan, you're hoping they have the same unluckiness at the line as the Spirits have had. But he knocks one of those through. Does Rob Buckets Holiday. Again, averages 14, but with the tough sledding they're having to do today, give him 25. Here's LC. A little too hot for Giles up around the head. Preacher going to just knock that one through. Give Roberson another 2. Give him 7 in this quarter. Just welcome back in general to the score sheet for the Preacher. Should have been a travel, but that's going to go up off the top of the backboard. And Steph is saying that it was
going
tipped.
the other way. And staying down here.
Well, there you go. So the ball will be thrown in. That'll be Buckets. Holiday going to drop a 3 ball in. So 85-79 with under a minute now to go in the quarter. Can't get caught up in all the activities. Just got to worry about putting the ball through the bottom of the bucket right now if you're on the Spirit side. Giles wiping off some sweat. I guess wanted to make sure they didn't get the throw in. I don't know if you saw that, but Giles wiped off his head, put it on the ball, dropped the ball down, and
little gamesmanship there.
Then waiting for everybody to had to come back, wipe the ball off. One-handed up and in goes Dylan Hahn. Don't look now. It's 85-81 with 38 seconds left to go, and Spirits right now hopefully not getting their spirits broken. Here's Giles right from the charity stripe. Doesn't fall through. Chandler gets the rebound. 3 ball. That one's nothing but air on that one. Preacher went to go for it to throw it off of the Cowboy, and just not enough room between there. LC putting a little heat on the coach. Was able to get it across the timeline. Now you have 1-on-3. And I'll tell you right now, Holiday able to navigate through all that traffic somehow now. 6 on the clock. Steph, spin move, being guarded by the Preacher. Air ball, Cowboy just misses it at the end, and that'll send us to the 4th with the Spirits up 85-81. We're back for quarter number 4. Spirits basketball live stream STL.
You bring joy. You give smiles. You create memories. You are someone's favorite person, and your health matters. 4 out of 10 adults will develop cancer in their lifetime, but screening tests can catch cancer early and help save lives. For the lives you touch, to learn which cancer screenings are right for you and to schedule an appointment, visit GetScreenedNow.com or call 314-208-2737.
With Kenny Roberson, the Preacher, knocking down 7 in that quarter, give him 15 on the day. Another 8 by Grubbs, give him 23. Good Lord, that was 10. So Jones has 37 unofficially at the moment. Slim Giles has 7, and that's about where we're at. On the other side for West Oklahoma, you have 2 of them at 28. That's Buckets Holiday and Steph Hall. And then it's spread out with Dylan Hahn with 13, Miller with 4, Marsh with 7, and the coach has been held off the score sheet thus far. But I'll tell you right now, the Bulls are giving them everything they can handle and then some in this.
Yep.
The 12-point lead started going away once you saw, I'm not going to say because they were focusing on the officiating, but once all of that started going on, that seemed to get the Spirits off their game. And so that 12-point lead has now been rendered down to 4.
We're ready over here. We have to, from time to time, make sure the referees know that we're ready to go here.
Yep.
So
we are back out of the break, but then they're looking at the scorebook, so I'm wondering if it's either about the scores or the players.
I bet it has something to do with, he was checking on timeouts, and he's also checking on possession here, so making sure they got the possession right.
So a fresh 12 on the clock for quarter number 4 and a 4-point lead. And again, the Spirits coming in with a 10-1 record. Here is LC deep from the corner, a little too hard. Just not able to find the bottom of the bucket today is LC. Peanut, high ball screen, that's going to go off his foot. Or they're going to say it went off of Steph. So the Spirits, they will gladly take that. Hughes, back over to LC, dish pass, Chandler, off the panel. All the way back to the 3-point line, so everybody that was underneath, no shot to get the rebound on that. Casper, Kendall Boyd out there now. Steph gets that one to roll through, and a 2-point ball game, 85-83 now. Spirits on top. Right here in front of us.
That's 12 points, bud.
Oh,
95-80.
Yeah. Okay.
Clock's a little off over there with the bulbs.
Okay, well, again. So there comes Coach all the way back. That's blocked by Casper. That's going to go out. So I guess when we went to break, that was 93-81.
Yes.
Okay.
Important part right here that the Spirits need to realize is, hey, you've worked so hard to get this lead, and now it's slowly kind of dwindling away. And there's a chance to go get some more points.
So back up like a rocket comes Peanut Ferris. Over to LC. He's going to try another 3. Off the rim. tipped up. That'll be Chandler with the rebound, now being guarded. Dishes back out to Peanut. Peanut, LC's going to drive the baseline. A little jumper, not falling through. Back up top for Casper. Over to Chandler. That doesn't fall through. So there's a turnover and a 3D light should be generated. LC up top. Oh. Instead of just trying to put the ball through, 3D light still going on. Chandler going to try to come up and through. Doesn't fall through. Still, that's Hughes now. Back over. LC for 4. Bingo! Lionel Johnson give him 9 on the day now with a big 4 ball with that 3D light. So the 3-point ball with the 1 for the red light going off. Give that 4. 9:34 and counting now left to go. Steph Hall up top being guarded by 2, Hughes and Peanut both. Shot clock violation once again. So
it's
Grubbs,
about the 3rd or 4th there. Matt.
Yes. Grubbs will be checking in, and that will be Chandler checking out. Productive work for him while he was in there. And a throw in there for Casper. Up to Peanut. Jose has coach fronting him. Peanut back out to Grubbs once again. Jose dishes back out. Casper once again. That was Hughes. Kicks it back over. LC just a little too long on that one. Thought he might have had it dialed back in. But a little rub and ride on the way by is Hughes. So that will stop the clock. And again, with 25 light bulbs being burnt out on that scoreboard, what do we have there, Mr. Ray? Is that 99?
99-83.
99-83. Comes Cowboy. He's going to zip it over. That's going to be Khalil. Makes a move, tries to go through for the jam. That's blocked by Casper. And they're still going to retain possession with the Bulls on that one. All right, so throw in for the Bulls. Back out. There's a swat on the way by, but does not faze Marshall. He goes straight to the bucket with that one. So 14-point lead for the Bulls right now. Grubbs, bangs that off the front of the rim. Coach, right here in front of us, gets it over to Dylan Hahn. Hahn through the paint. Goes Khalil one more time. Dylan looking to get hacked. He has a shot at it. Rebound taken over to Peanut. Makes a move on the coach. Watch out behind you. And
we'll drive by there.
See who they're. Yep, they're going to get Hahn on that one. So that'd be number 21 in black. Peanut has coach fronting him. That's coach and player Jonathan Reed. Another 3-ball put up, goes off the front side of the rim for LC. Another one doesn't fall through. Cowboy being hounded in his own end, navigates his way through, back over. Dylan in and out of the cylinder, rebound by Khalil. He'll put it back in. Marshall. 99-87. Don't take the foot off the gas just yet. Don't blink. Casper not even looking at the bucket on that one. Had a fresh look. Grubbs is going to go up. No foul called. I think Coach Trey Hewitt just resigned himself to the fact that they're just not going to call that. Quick throw in. Casper under the bucket. He's going to go up. Give him 2. That was a big 2 right there for Kendall Boyd. That's 101-87. Back up comes Steph. Skyhook clears the deck on everything. Back comes Peanut. That's 3 on 3. Now another one from the Bulls catches up. LC goes to the paint. Can't get his own shot, so so I don't know why they're not giving them the ball to throw it in. But anyway, now 7 minutes left to go in the contest and a 14-point lead. I think it's a little more fun with some of those bulbs being burnt out. It made the game a lot closer, at least on my score sheet. Right? I was like, I mean, if you would have told me right now that it was a 14-point lead, you could knock me over with a feather.
Right. I felt your unbelief there a little bit.
Well, I mean, I got to tell you, this game's been a lot closer than a 14-point lead, but there's going to be a timeout taken, and we'll take one as well, too. Back for more Spirits action right here on Livestream STL.
What makes for a great vacation depends on who you ask. Are you looking to get away or bring everyone together? Do you want to get outside and play? Or see a play at the plate? Do you want to feed your soul or stuff your face? Fortunately, however you operate, I've got you covered. The name's Missouri, but you can call me Mo. And I have just one question. What's your MO?
.647 left to go in this contest. Matt Bates back here with you alongside producer Ray Hallbrook up here at Gateway Legacy Christian Prep.
Shug's in our shot here. I love it. She's getting her some little sugar. Shug's getting some shug is what she's getting.
There you go. She's so sweet, I just developed a cavity. Here's Dylan once again. He's going to go up. That doesn't fall through. Slim Giles says, I'll take that. Easy rebound, 4 on none. Casper made sure Peanut cleared the timeline on that one. Casper gets the ball back. Back over to Peanut once again. A little pitch and catch with those two. Got LC down there in the corner looking for the ball. Grubbs is going to go through, though. He's going to fight his way up, and he's just going to make sure he puts himself in a spot so the refs can blow the whistle. Grubbs going up. Going to go to the line the hard way there, but I'll take that effort.
Right.
I mean, again, I got to tell you, at least the last 3 games that we've done, boom, 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 Grubbs has been one of your standout players. For a guy that was starting the season, somebody you could rely off the bench. Now, Coach Hewitt's put him in a spot to give him a starting spot.
Yeah.
And he does nothing but produce. One from the line there from Grubbs. And goes 1 for 2. But give him 24 on the evening. Drive through the paint. That was Giles. So they're going to get Giles instead of a charge. They're going to get him with a block. Yeah, I thought the big man might have been set, or at least set long enough, but the men in stripes, they say no. They got to be careful wiping that sweat up because there's some panels of wood down here on the floor that are going to pop up. I mean, you can see the waviness right there where the ref just walked right on top of it. And right there where Giles is standing at. Was out there on the floor earlier today, and right there about where Giles is at when you're bouncing the ball through, it just like almost comes to a stop on your dribble. Because it is just so soft. So there's Rob Holiday. Rob Buckets Holiday knocking one of those free throws in. So makes it 102-88. 103-88. His first 2 points of quarter number 4. He's been held quiet. Grubbs working in and out on Dylan. Right hook doesn't fall through. Cowboy
Oh.
There's a train wreck between
Ouch.
Steph and Grubbs. They were both going for that, and
Youch.
thought I was going to a basketball game and a rugby game broke out.
Yeah, that was a straight-up collision.
That, that's really hard to call a foul on that, or, to pick one who you're going to call it on. They were both going for it, as the pass never made it to the intended recipient, which was Steph Hall.
Right.
And he's got to watch out. We were chit-chatting before the game about the Bulls and what they've been going through, and he was talking about a shoulder that he's had worked on, so that didn't help. So 5:40 left to go in this one, and what are you making out as far as the score goes there, Mr.
I
Ray?
have 102.89, and that is correct.
Okay.
I think you gave on those free throws, you gave it wrong. It was probably the right person, but in your head, the wrong team. We got it. I think they're going to make sure they get that. Here we go.
Wow, all the moisture collected, and so should not be one slick spot on the floor now. Behind the back, that's picked off. LC. Empty possession for the Bulls. They needed a 3-ball at least on that one. Speaking of which, LC will make up for it. Give him 7. LC, what a quarter. Big move by Buckets. Dish back out. Cowboy, open look for 3. Too hard. Giles, take your pick. It's going to give it to Peanut. Almost too hard, too far past LC, but anyway, Peanut over to LC. Back to Casper. Down low, jam time, Slick Giles. Slim with his first 2 in quarter number 4. Give him 9 on the evening. 4:40 and counting left to go in this one. Spirits looking just to maintain, keep distance. Here's Dillon. 3-ball goes off. Cowboy's going to get that. No look bounce pass over to Khalil. Had Peanut all around him. Open look for 3. Drano. That'll quiet the crowd. 107-92.
Which, by the way, for end of the season here, great crowd here tonight.
Well, they must have heard the same thing we did about the way this Bulls team is.
Yep.
Just there's no
Good,
bull
gonna
about
be a good
them.
matchup.
Casper in front of us. Grubbs going to back away for 3. Clears the deck on everything. Cowboy going to grab that rebound. Back up he comes. Holiday rejected. They're calling goaltending. They're going to give the bucket. So not sure who shot it. Going to give it to Holiday. But, yeah.
Or 15. 21 or 15 is who I thought I saw.
I don't think Cowboy was the one that shot that. But nonetheless, I'd just be curious as to what generated the goaltending, because I didn't think it was coming down into the bucket.
I didn't think so either.
Grubbs with a little dish pass into the gut of Slick. Did he get it off? Well, it hit the rim either way, and the Bulls will get possession on that. Back up they come. Here comes Holiday. 3-ball put up, a little too hard. Slim dishes it over to LC. You got that wall over there too, which
you don't want to go
can't
too
get
hard
too
into
aggressive. Yes. Over to LC. He's going to pop a 3. Drano. Give him 10 in quarter number 4. 110-94. A 16-point lead is opened up once again. The Bulls kick it back out. Dillon off the front of the rim. Slim dishes it up. LC, kick back out. Went to go for DJ on a little alley-oop. No avail. Up by 16. Show off a little theatrics. Back comes Grubbs. Checking to see who's behind him. Pulls up over to DJ. One of his favorite spots on the floor right there. He looked, backed away. Boy, oh boy. He was about 2 boards to the left on that one. And they're going to get Casper fouling Buckets Holiday on the way by with 2:12. We're going to get Casper with the foul there. Big 32.
Sure, is everybody cleared out because there was a technical, or are they just clearing out for the sake of clearing out?
Well,
Maybe
I mean,
is.
you got a weird situation here because Buckets is just standing kind of like right around the charity stripe all by his lonesome. I was giving us just a second here to see if we might be able to pick something off the microphone, but in the interim, that'll be Holiday knocking that one down. Holiday with the next one, and he'll drain that one as well, and Bulls will retain possession. West Oklahoma Bulls, again, coming up from Enid, Oklahoma. And it looks like DJ's just kind of holding his wrist a little bit. Again, you know, never had that benefit of playing above the rim.
Right.
Limited basketball duty I ever played. That big metal rim, I'm sure, is very unforgiving. Also a good way to twist and break a finger as well, too. But Khalil, no putback by the Cowboys. Slim back over to Casper now under 2 minutes left to go. DJ went to back out, and are going to get him on the baseline. He stepped out on the little green line over there. Quick throw in. Coach to Cowboy. Dishes up. Marsh went off of his knee and out. So just as soon as the Bulls thought they had something cooking, Casper was asking for the ball. There you go. Grubbs coming up the far side. A little rub and ride there by Holiday. Grubbs in and out of the feet, went to drive through the paint, picked off. So back comes Casper and Holiday. Holiday, he's going to pop a 3, and that'll fall through. I've been wanting to call him Doc Holiday all day. I'm your Huckleberry.
Yeah.
LC cutting through with $1:15 left to go. Make that now a minute 14. But 110 to 99. And again, I know it's like, but Matt, it's an 11-point lead. But yes, a couple 3 balls, a couple red 3D lights, this thing could turn. Can't spend too much time taking your foot off the gas in this league. That's all there is to it. So that will be LC. What they're so one ref thought they were in the bonus. Another ref saying, or that was Damon.
Oh,
Damon said no.
He's got 7.
Yes, so you have to come out.
He's out.
So they got to bring Cowboy down here. So now you legit have no reserves on your bench, but there is only a minute 14 left to go in quarter number 4, not like a minute 14 in quarter number 2.
Right.
So there's a throw in. There's Grubbs. He's going to back out, pop a 3. Bingo. No way, Jose. Give him 27.
They only gave him a 2 on that, unfortunately.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense. That was Buckets Holiday going up with that one now, under a minute left to go. And flashing of the bulbs up there, looks like 112.99. It's kind of got that Harlem Globetrotter feel to it as well, too,
A little bit.
But make no mistake, these Bulls are not the Washington Generals, though.
Oh, no doubt.
Holiday is going to knock that one down. Trying to see if my math is right, but he's too anxious to put the ball up and in. So I guess he gets one more. Okay, so thank you. 12-14. Good Lord. I have him at 42 right now.
Wow.
Make that 43. Because he's just been a free throw machine this quarter as well, too. One of the few in the game that can say that. Giles. Over to Casper, over to LC. Now with 45 seconds left to go, Grubbs. There is a shot clock here. Giles is going to cut through the paint.
We got that all the way down to 3.
Little press being put on, but that's broken. Holiday, he's going to stop. He's going to pop. Drano. Give him 46 on the afternoon. LC, look out. Holiday just about blew LC into next week. 13 seconds, so they could theoretically let this run out, and it looks like that's what they're going to do. 114 to 105. That's the way this is going to end up. And we'll see if we can get our player of the game real quick. We're going to take just a quick break. When we come back, we hope to have DJ Dave Jones whenever we come back. This is Spirits Basketball, live stream STL.
I don't do the most, but I do a lot. I'ma make a toast, cause we still alive. No big, I feel like Pac. I shoot a shot. I'm coming in hot.
Pop, hip hop, hope.
When you're at the gym.
When you're on the road.
When you're on your phone.
I listen to it on the way to and from school, and it's really a great way to keep me positive and uplifted.
Try Boost Radio.
Turn it up!
Yeah, coming in. Wake 'em up, wake 'em up, wake 'em up, wake 'em up.
Back here at Gateway Legacy Christian Academy, Matt Bates, producer Ray Hallbrook, our player of the game today, DJ Dave Jones. Knocking down, I had you at 37 through the end of 3. Not going to say you guys took the foot off the gas in quarter number 4, but, but you were held off the score sheet quarter number 4. Talk about your game today, DJ.
It was just a lot of energy coming into the game. We knew we was facing a good team who had potential. And we had our mindset on just make sure we play hard and get the win, do whatever it takes.
What was said at halftime? Did Trey say a whole lot at halftime about not taking the foot off the gas? Look how close this game is. Anything to that effect? Or?
Yeah, he was mostly pointing us to defense. You know, we were slacking off, allowing a lot of shots that we shouldn't allow, but he was making sure we emphasized defense a lot. So we had to make sure we took care of that. We were still slacking off, but we still did what we had to do.
We're talking to Ray here during the game. Was this a good tune-up game to have going into the playoffs as opposed to coming out and beating someone like 147 to 55, having a game like this, since you're going to have that one game off since the Gamblers folded up? Little something to chew on until you get the winner of that Capitals Pit Bulls game?
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum. It's a boost up for us. We know what potential we got, so with this game coming out and winning, being on top, you know, it just set us at a place where we're supposed to be at. You know, I believe that we got a chance to win it all, and we're going to make that happen.
Talk about that shooter's mentality that you get when you give somebody the eye when they go to line up on you. Is that your MO? Is like when you give them the eye, that's when you pull back and you pop that 3?
I can't really disclose, you know. That's
I'm just telling you, when you give me the look,
yeah,
I'm like, uh-oh, he's backing away, and Drano.
But yeah, definitely when I get hot, you know, it's definitely going up. You know, if I'm feeling it and if I'm in my rhythm, you know, I'm draining it for sure.
Speaking of hot, how about one of your teammates, Jose Grubbs? What about No Way Jose over there?
Yeah, No Way Jose. He's a dog. He's a dog for sure. Oh, great guy. You know, outside of the court, you know, he's a great player on the court. He has heart. He has passion. You know, it's one of the guys that you really love to have on your team, too, to build chemistry on. He's a great player. He got fire in him. And he can do everything. One thing people slack off is his defense. He's really good defending. You know, and that's a really big thing for us.
Boy, and he took a big shoulder to the lips from Khalil down low a while ago. And when we were talking up here, that looked like more he was trying to drive through Jose, not drive to the bucket.
Yeah, you know, that's what you do what it takes to get the win.
But big man got up, took it, came back, got the high fives off the bench. You guys did what you needed to do to seal the win and continue on. So, DJ, I'll let you go, sir. I'll let you celebrate with the boys and do your thing. I got you 37 today, player of the game, DJ Jones. I'll let Ray Hallbrook lead us home. We're out of here.
We still live. My boy Cav on the mic.
St. Louis Spirits basketball live stream STL.
Thanks for watching today's broadcast. Any unauthorized use of this broadcast without the express written consent of Livestream STL is strictly prohibited.